my name is Michelle, and I spoke with Daniela on Friday on sending this video over to you that will show you 3 things you can do today to help bring more customers to your business. Most likely you're sitting there asking yourself, why would I be doing this and what's in it for me? Well, you're lucky because I have the answer. Oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company, and sometimes the only hesitation they have in hiring someone is they don't know who is an expert and who isn't. I found by giving people an easy free attack plan of actual things they can do to impact their business for free has resulted in some of those local business owners saying, I like you, Michelle, please do this for me. So if by the end of this video you've liked what you heard, you can see that I've had a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help your business, shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or at the end of this video, you simply want to take this free attack plan I give you today yourself, and that works for us as well. So now let me show you 3 things that will set your company above your competition and not waste any more of your time or mine. So the first thing that we're going to go over today is content. Most business owners know they need content, but they don't know that the average amount of content for the #1 result on Google for niches, for roofing niches, is 1,500 to 2,500. So if you show up at the top of Google, you need to have at least 1,500 words on your homepage with the right keywords. And I did pull in a word counter for both you and your competition. Your competition on here is going to be Basie's Roofing. Now, I did notice that you guys, OKC, actually have 2,300 words on your website. So you are beating out Basie's as they have 1,800 words. So we do have that. So now there's a little tool that we do use called Ahrefs. It runs us a couple $100 a month. Essentially, it gives me the behind-scene details that Google is looking at when it comes to ranking a site. So I ran a quick scan on your competitor here as well, and yours, and just to see what types of keywords we have that are being searched. If we go over to Basie's, they have keywords of 77. So they're currently being searched for roofing Oklahoma City, roofing companies Oklahoma City, and roofing company in OKC. If we go over to your site here at Ahrefs, you have 55 keywords. So you're less than them, but you're pretty close. It's not that far off. Some of the keywords you're being searched for is roofing contractors, Oklahoma City. Your actual business name is being searched, OKC Roofers, and then Oklahoma City roofing companies. So you do have that as well. So you just want to make sure, that you have your keywords there. You just want to make sure that to beat your competition online, to maybe add some additional keywords to your website. I know it does show that you have more words on the site, but it could be that they have more keywords compared to yours. That would have to be more an in-depth look at. But now let's check this out. So if we actually go to this new tab here and we do roofing OKC, and what we're going to come to first is in Google, you can see a ton of ads come up first. It's actually 77 roofing and construction and Red River roofing. Ads are great, but they can also be a money pit if your foundation, your website isn't dialed in. So be careful not to burn your money with Google ads until you're for sure that your site will convert. So the next thing that we're actually going to look at is going to be citations. You're probably asking yourself, what's a citation and why do they matter? And that's a great question. You can see here in the map pack, and actually, here is the top 3 right now. Actually, we have, Genco is a sponsored one. So you're at the top of the map pack, and then it's statewide, and then Heiner. That is our map pack. Our Google Maps are also called NAP, Name Business name, address, and phone number. This is where Google verifies and gives relevance to a local company. So when you're putting on your company to different sites, Yahoo, Bing, Yelp, as you're putting in there your name, address, and phone, as long as those things are together and they match up, then that's how these citations are going to work more. So that so right now, right now you're actually ranking at the top, as we showed here on this one page. So you're actually ranking there. So you currently have more than your competitor. We can always also, to keep you at that top, what you might want to do, we use a company called Whitespark Bright Local. We can actually go into other competitions, other roofing competition companies, and go to their directories and actually pull off where they're also have their name, business, and address on that maybe you don't have on your site, just to keep you up there. But we don't want to stop there, because we don't want to just want to match them. We want to make sure you dominate online, so your competitor, if they have 10 less than you, then let's go ahead and get maybe 50 to 100 more on your site, so that keeps you up there in that #1 spot on this map pack. The third thing that we're actually going to look at is backlinks. And we do that. We can actually, if you go down here, scroll down past the map pack, you can see that the #1 site is Bases. You are in second place, but Bases has the #1 spot. So to get authority, well, it comes down to backlinks, also called link juice. A backlink is where one website links to another website online. So think of it this way. If you have site A linking to site B, then site A is giving site B some of its link juice. Kind of like a vote of confidence, and in Google's eyes, this is passing authority. And the more relevant sites, the more valuable the link. So if I give you an example of, like, if you get a local blog or a roofing industry site linking back to you, then that's great. That's perfect. But if you're a roofing niche and you get a backlink from Pizza Hut, that's not so great, because you're not selling pizza. So here's your site, and we're going to go ahead and look at both of your sites again. I'm going to go with yours first. You actually have 349 backlinks. Just going in here real quickly, you got Today's Homeowner, Business Norman Chamber, Today's Homeowner. You've got some actual, looks like spam sites. So that could be, you have a couple different spam sites here coming through. Nakari.com, I'm not sure what that site is, but you also got to be careful with any sites that might be from overseas as well. But you do have that. And then if we go over to Bases and we click on, you do have more backlinks, but on their backlinks, they have NWA Public, Today's Homeowner, Today's Homeowner, OKC Town Hall, Lochmore.club. They have some good relevant ones. They also have some spam ones on here. It all looks like it has to do with WordPress. But definitely, we just want to make sure that we have relevant links so that we get those moved up for, the Google, so they can do, for the authority on those. Once again, how do you get these? Well, that's Ahrefs. We can see exactly what sites are linking to them, and we can go get those same links, added to your business. Getting you to the top, is not magic. It's just a method, and I've shown you that method today. Now, in closing, I'm just going to go over these once again. Content, your front page needs to have at least 1,500. Yours does have that. And citations, you want to have at least 200 to 300 of these to beat out your competitors by landslide. And then backlinks, you need more relevant sites pointing at your business to show Google you are the authority. And if you implement these strategies today, you can be number one across Google. So I bet you're wondering, what's now? Well, you can either go with this information I provided you today and do this on your own, and I'm totally cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself the time, you can give me a call at 405-410-3024. Excuse me. Once again, my name is Michelle, and my number is 405-410-3024. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day. Bye.